Cancer, this is your December weekly reading, and we're doing the energies for this first 2 weeks or for whenever you find this video. Okay, cards, cooperate. Here we go. All right, and if you are curious about any of the decks that I do use in this readings, please go to the playlist description. They are all listed there with my Amazon affiliate links in case you are interested. And while you're there in the playlist, do look for your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what additional messages are there for you. Remember, time and energy is fluid, not linear. Okay. I am hitting the clear throat button whenever I need to clear my throat. So if you see a blip in the screen, it's just me clearing my throat. All right, here we go. This is your talisman oracle, Cancer. Let's see what we have for whenever you are watching this reading. Ah, finding love. Look at that little seahorse. Okay. Might be ready, might be looking. Some of you may have already found it. It really depends on your timeline. I know when I watch some readings, I've already completed what they've said. Sometimes I haven't experienced yet. Sometimes in the middle of it. You just never know. All right, let's get your spirit animal oracle. Seahorse is such an interesting creature. That one wants to be on top, so that's what we are taking. Ooh, we have the ram here. Perseverance. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. So maybe you've been, it almost feels like single for a while for some of you. All right, let's get our Unlocking the Secret Garden for Cancer. Yeah, don't give up on finding the right person. And we have peace. Look at that. Very beautiful. At peace. Kind of gives me a Four of Swords feeling. And a Queen of Cups as well. I'm feeling with that. The Perseverance. That feels like a Ten of Wands. And patience is a... and that shows up in the earth signs as well. Different cards. Finding love, that's like a Two of Cups right there. That's what that feels like. Did we get a flipper? We did. Oh my gosh, look at that. 10 of Swords. If you've been suffering, that is coming to an end. So that's actually welcome, you know, to have new beginnings. Something sometimes needs to end. 7 of Swords. Wow, something's over here. 4 of Wands. Ooh. Definitely something about commitment here. Let's get the next 2 rows and then we'll clarify. That's interesting. I'm almost feeling a separation for some of you, but we'll see what goes on top. We have the 6 of Pentacles here, self-worth, Taurus energy, Ace of Swords. Yeah, victory here somewhere. Somehow 6 of Cups. That's very sweet energy coming in. Could be receiving a gift. We are in that gift-giving month here. All right, last row, we have the Page of Wands. Excitement. 8 of Cups. And the Magician, Virgo. Ooh. And Gemini. Woo. All right. So let's see what's going on with this first row. 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. Wow. Okay. 9 of Swords on top of that. Woo. I feel like that was a tough time there, Cancer. What is going on? The Star. Look at that. Aquarius energy. Now the 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be fine. So the crossing energy is what hurts or helps. And what I'm feeling here with this, I feel like something came to a head. I feel like sometimes this card is the why. It's the precursor sometimes. Something, it felt like it was a nightmare. It felt inescapable. And it's weird because this horizon here, we have the dawn rising, right? A new day. And so, wow, there was something here that ended that really, there wasn't anything you could do about it. It was done. That's what I'm getting here. And you may have gone through a period of mourning this. It could have been unexpected as well, as what I'm feeling. Yeah, this was not a happy time. I mean, obviously. But you were released from this suffering, is what I'm seeing here. Because there was a new day on the horizon. So just take however that resonates. I feel like that is thoroughly in your past here, Cancer. That almost feels like heartbreak. It just depends on your situation. However that nightmare card was coming in for you, I feel like that is something that is done and over. I feel like you learned a lot from that situation. The Seven of Swords is strategy. There is something here that, wow, it forced you to learn or something very quickly, is what I'm getting. I'm getting a quickness about it. I'm almost feeling like a tower moment with that. And it could have been something legal as well. I'm feeling a court something here with this one for some reason. I felt it immediately, almost like a divorce or a settlement or something like that was the feeling when that card first went down. That's what I felt. So it could be something like that. But the thing here with this is like choosing your battles. The story is this person here is taking those swords away from the enemy so they don't have to go to battle, go to war. So there's a different way of doing things. I think you've learned a lot about that situation. A lot. And you're taking it forward with you. We have the star crossing it. So I'm getting that this is a healing energy here for you, Cancer. Because sometimes that is the star. It's like reconnecting with your higher self, hopes, wishes, dreams. But there is distance here. Like it feels like you feel like you have a long way to go. Like maybe you're just now being able to start this. Now that whatever that is over, it feels like a fresh start in a way. I feel like you have a renewed commitment now to this Nine of Pentacles. That's what I'm feeling with this Four of Wands. I'm not feeling like a marriage, because that is a card of marriage, but I'm not feeling it here. I feel like you are committed to this self-sufficient energy of the Nine of Pentacles. That could be work related in a way for some of you. It could be a layoff or some type of betrayal that is pretty much almost forcing you to choose another direction. That's what it feels like here. But I love this direction, being committed to your wealth and to self-sufficiency. This is pre-Empress energy here. Even though it's not Taurus, this is Virgo, it's still on that path. It's Venus energy. It's little luxuries. It's taking care of yourself. This is, to me, this is also a card of being single. So there could be some type of separation happening there. It could even be separation from work because we do have the Pentacles coming up here, and we have that Ace of Swords. I do see victory overall, but I feel like you went through a tough time there. It almost feels like slow motion, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. 8 of Wands, that's good. Oh, 8 of Swords, okay. And that 7 of Pentacles. Definitely feels work-related here, Cancer. Something is speeding up, or this could be incoming messages about the 6 of Pentacles. See, we have the scales here again, and justice coming in. This could be that settlement we were thinking about. Could be. I think things are going to momentum here. Things are going to be speeding up for you with this 8 of Wands. So we have Sagittarius. This is also Mercury. That's why we have our little male lady. So it's communication. And we have the 6 of Pentacles here. This is all about, you know, self-worth, value, recognition of your value, or getting some type of, I'm getting a settlement here. I am definitely getting some type of payment. We have these 2 children here, one with their hands out, one learning. So we do have this aspect of knowledge paying off here. So it could be a settlement of some kind. Your knowledge is going to pay off in some way. It could be a raise. That's what I'm feeling here. Promotion, possibly. It feels like good news. But once again, we have this worry coming up. So we have the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. And so the main thing I'm getting with this, and I'm really seeing that sword sticking out on the Magician, you have the ability to free yourself from this mental prison here. You have victory here. But the sword is also an opportunity for you to cut things out that you no longer need. Because we do have the 8 of Cups here, walking away from things that you don't need or want. And with the 8 and 9 and 10 of Swords and the Ace of Swords, I think you're putting, and we have the 7, 8, 9, 10 of Swords here. It's crazy. You have the ability to set yourself free from something that has caused you a tremendous amount of worry and sleepless nights. So I think there is good news here for any of you that have been going through that you are going to be having some type of clarity over something here. You're going to be setting yourself free and following your intuition 100%. That's what I'm feeling here. I don't think these things are going to hold you back. I think you're freeing yourself from it. You have victory here, even though it's crossed by the 8 of Swords. You might have some fears about setting yourself free here. Maybe you're the one that's saying something is done and over. Once again, I'm feeling that the gift energy from the 6 of Cups. This could be a promotion in work. What you do for work. Because work is it's showing up here in a very good ways, because we have the 6 of Pentacles, your self-worth, knowing what you are worth. We have the 9 of Pentacles, self-sufficiency. The 7 of Pentacles is saying it's time to do some analysis about where you are and what you want within your period, your season of growth, whatever you are in right now. It doesn't say that you are in a harvest season yet. You might be analyzing things. What do you need to cut? What can you add? That's what this is. It's kind of more like a summertime energy as far as growing your potential and things like that. So I feel like there's a gift coming in here with this, and it feels like it's tied to the 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. You might be getting an offer to do something new within your work. either a promotion or something, a bonus, could be a big bonus. If you have demonstrated your value here with the Six of Pentacles, that like that little boy reading the book, look at that. There it is, Eight of Pentacles, path to mastery. So I think for you here, Cancer, since we have so many work elements coming up and we do have this worry on your mind, you need to be very mindful right now about what energy you're putting out. I would say, if you're really focused on your pentacles, but you have something, this noise in the background is what it is. We want 80% signal, 20% noise. Ace of Pentacles, look at that. And the Magician on the Magician, wow. Wow, in the same spot over here, for Pisces, we had Judgment on Judgment. So we had a double major arcana, and so do you. So for your reading, this is saying you can manifest whatever you want right now as long as you get your mind space right. And you have this card of peace here. So this finding love, it's interesting. Love for yourself. And I think we need you to really believe in yourself. The Page of Wands is wonderful because it's the energy of curiosity, and we got to stay curious about things. Because I think that adds a fun element to life with this Page of Wands. This is all of the fire signs combined. So we have courage, we have leadership, being bold, being optimistic, freedom loving, all those great things rolled into one. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is that path of mastery. It's showing up every day, being diligent. It's Sun energy, it's Virgo energy. So doing the work every single day, you will get there. You will get to that Nine of Pentacles. That's your goal. You'll go past it for sure with the right priorities. And peace of mind. If you had a plan of action for this Nine of Pentacles and you removed distraction and you made up your mind to do this every single day to manifest exactly what you want, you take away that element of the uncertainty because you know you're on the right path. And this is also saying stay excited about what you do. Be passionate about what you do. Make it fun. Have fun with what you do. Be enthusiastic. Be curious. You're going towards this Ace of Pentacles because sometimes we can say we don't really know what you're walking, like you're leaving behind things that just don't serve you anymore, right? You have a renewed focus and goal here with this Ace of Pentacles. And so this is really important here, this Eight of Cups. This energy right here is what's going to help you with this Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. This is the key. Because you want to detach emotionally from things that no longer serve you. And if you have this huge goal here, no matter what it is for you, make it big. Dream big is what I say. And then have a plan that you move towards. You have to have a big giant goal, and then you break it up into small things that you can achieve and work towards every single day. That's how you do it. It's wonderful, and it works. But you might have to leave behind things that just aren't putting you on that path. If you, and it is about, leaving maybe even friends behind, or just not spending as much time with them if they are not helping you move forward. This is not watching 3 hours of TV every night. This is instead reading about something that's going to help you become a master in something, or practicing something, a skill, something like that. So you're definitely going towards a golden opportunity here, and you're eclipsing anything that doesn't resonate with this abundant Ace of Pentacles. If it's not about this, you're not interested. And it might be hard to leave those things behind. But you are definitely focused here on these pentacles and about having something. That I see very strongly here. And so the magician, this is Gemini energy, and it's also Virgo, earth energy. So we have air and earth. We have mind, and then our tactile resources, earth energy. And it's about combining the two. This magician is a master of all the elements. And it's what you're focused on. And it's saying here is your pentacles, your resources, focused on your money and making it grow, is what we're seeing here. And I feel like you're taking the steps to be very practical in doing it. Very practical. So I think this is a great time to focus in on one thing and make it happen. Double magician, heck yeah, this is your year. And you start like now, to start making this transition. Maybe that finding love is about loving what you do. Woo! Look at that. Phoenix. More fiery energy coming in. Be prepared to be renewed after a period of crisis. There it is. Maybe this 8 and 9 of swords is you not living up to your full potential here, and you know it. And that's done. Look at that, koi fish spirit. So pretty. There is always enough, always enough, more than enough out there. Surrender. Dark night of the soul. Woo! Wow. I don't usually feel the dark night of the soul with the 9 of swords, but that could be for you. Wow. This feels like you really taking a hard look and analyzing your life and getting things on track. Angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You are protected right now, Cancer. You have bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. That's what this feels like. And maybe that's what you're worried about. Money path. A path with money is waiting for you to find it. Oh my gosh. That's this right here. Look at that. That's what you're going for. That's what you're going towards. That looks like the Ace of Pentacles there. This is saying it's time to do it now. All right, Cancer, let me know what you thought of this reading in the comments below. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.